and those are the deepest ruts and whoops that we've seen all year long. Whew.
Time to talk 250s, and the big excitement here in Indy for this weekend was the first of 3 East-West showdowns. Hayden Deegan leading the way for the 250 West division, and his Monster Energy Star Yamaha teammate Max Anstey leading for the East division. So everybody was pumped about this. So let's go straight to the main after they had their respective heats. Watch Seth Hammaker on the inside on that Pro Circuit Kawasaki. Perfect position and never looked back.
Wire to wire, and he had some huge pressure and a challenge by 250 East Division champion last year, Tom Vial, and now the points leader of the East Division, and he never broke one time.
Cole Davies would go down again. He had multiple crashes today. That's in the sand, but then he staged a heck of a comeback.
Oh, I didn't realize that he ran into the back of a rider. I think that might have been Hymas that he ran the back of, or Joe.
Joe Shimoda getting stronger, getting faster. That finger injury getting better. Hayden Deegan got by, but Joe said, hang on, I think I can contest that one.
Well, he was putting up a fight for sure, but watch Hayden Deegan look to his right there, anticipating the 23 of Beaumaire to maybe get up in there and try to make a move and rough him up, because Beaumaire's still well within the points chase.
So pretty swift work of it from Hayden Deegan to get by, eventually get by Joe Shimoda, and then he took off.
RJ, he was riding good all day long, and surprised what I saw from Anstey. It just, I don't know if something's going on. Is there still some lingering effects from that wreck he took in press day? But he goes backwards a ways after this. RJ had a lot of speed here tonight. It's that bad start.
Check this out for a bizarre incident. Carson Mumford goes down, and then Cody Schock gets stuck.
Well, did you see that? Cody Schock went to stop and put his foot down, and he put it on the rear
wheel.
tire
Yeah.
of Carson Mumford's, and it made his foot slip, and that's what forced Cody Schock's front wheel to go jam in the front fender. Back
to the RJ Hampshire steamroller, who he just kept going and going and going. He didn't get a great start. That's why it's the comeback story. But boy, he made tremendous progress.
He did. I love watching RJ, and check out this line that Hayden was doing, tripling into the corner. He was doing it well a few times. I think that he got a little greedy with it there, but that's he's willing to win, and it was a really good save that shows you how strong he is. But Chance Hymas, this was a nasty crash. He high sides because he hit the tough block on the landing ramp of that over and under bridge. I hope that Chance is okay.
Meanwhile, up front, quick look around. There was nobody there knocking on the door. Seth Hammaker, just his second career win, and that was a 4-year gap between victories. That's why he is so emotional. He has worked so hard. He has endured injury over the last 4 seasons.
Basically turning it all around. Investing in himself, changing his whole complete program on and off the track, and he's making it happen with those new adjustments.
So Seth Hammaker, Kawasaki over KTM's Tom Vial, and Hayden Deegan, you saw him there standing on the podium. Hampshire to work his way all the way up. And the other great comeback was Cole Davies for a top 5.
It was. I think Cole Davies had what it took to win tonight, but just barely touched the rider in front of him, and he goes down, and he's going to have his day for sure. You even heard Jet Lawrence commenting him how talented he is.
Austin Faulkner was forced to go through the last chance qualifier. He finishes just outside the top 10. Nate Thrasher back in 14th. Michael Mosman in 15th. That's why we love these East-West showdowns. It is so tough. And updated points. Tom Vial now slides into the lead over Max Anstey just by 1, and Hammaker leapfrogs his way from 6th to 3rd. That's the East Division. How about in the West? Hayden Deegan, 12 ahead of Julian Beaumaire, and Cole Davies in the top 3. It's good going for the rookie.
Yeah,